Rishi Sunak has refused to promise that HS2 will run all the way from Birmingham to Euston Station in London, as announced in his conference speech last week.
The West Midlands mayor, who came close to quitting the Conservatives last week, said he had negotiated the change which had previously seen the line end almost 10 miles away at Old Oak Common. Well, Lewis Warner has been speaking to the Prime Minister today, and you're here now. What did he have to say?
Well, you might remember, as you say, Rishi Sunak said last week that while he would be scrapping HS2 to Nottinghamshire and Manchester, he would, he said, go ahead and get HS2 all the way to central London rather than Old Oak Common like previously thought. It then became clear that that was all reliant on private investment. So trains would only run to central London if enough private money could be secured. Now, critics have said there's almost no point in HS2 if it doesn't go all the way to central London. Well, today I asked the Prime Minister twice if the trains would go all the way and if he'd promised that. Can you promise that the Euston line will go from Euston through Old Oak Common all the way to Birmingham?
Yeah, we're very confident that we can develop a new version of how Euston will be built, which is releasing funds for the taxpayer, which we've invested in other transport projects now around the country. And that model that we're using is the one that successfully has been used to develop Battersea, where we attracted private money into the project, saving taxpayers money.
You promise it will happen?
That's something that we can replicate at Euston. This is not just about building a railway station. This is also about creating 10,000 homes for young people in central London, which is going to be fantastic news for them, but also business opportunities as well.
So the Prime Minister there, twice given the opportunity and twice not promising that what he announced in his own conference speech last week will actually definitely happen. What's the reaction tonight then from the West Midlands Mayor Andy Street, who, remember, said he came close to quitting the Conservatives over this issue? He says he's not ended up quitting, of course, because he got that assurance that trains would go all the way to central London. Well, tonight a spokesperson for the Mayor said the Prime Minister could not have been clearer in his speech that HS2 will go to Euston, something the Mayor personally helped to secure, and his comments this evening to your programme confirm that. The Mayor welcomes the PM's confidence and will work with him to make sure it will happen. Now, of course, you'll note he didn't actually promise that it would happen, but he does say he is very confident of coming up with the cash. Not quite how it was put to us last week, but this does just allow that little bit more uncertainty, doesn't it, around a project that's been chopped and changed almost at every turn.